पागल जैसे अगर फोटो
Sir, for that previous sum, it would be down by 8%.
No, it will be down by 10% as we had
10%.
discussed.
No, sorry, 10%.
Yeah. So this problem I'm giving you as a homework because this is an easy problem. You can manage this because we have done similar problems before also. I'm directly going to the ninth problem. Even this is not a difficult problem, but still I'll solve, not a problem. Okay. Or if you can do this, we can proceed further. I don't have a problem with this.
We can
Sir,
do
give it
this.
as homework.
ठीक
Sir,
है.
answer is C, right? Answer is third one.
Yeah.
Sir, answer is A, right?
Yeah.
Wait. Answer,
Sir, it should be A, right?
I don't
Sir,
think
it should be A, right?
I don't think it should be A. I feel it should be
Sir, I got C.
Yeah, I
Sir, I
feel
also
it
got
Also
should
got
be
C,
this.
sir. C and
I'm
yeah,
telling you
Yes,
without
sir.
solving this, but I feel this should be the answer. Okay.
Sir, I
Yes,
meant
sir.
to say that the
I also
question
got
A should
option
be
3,
A.
sir.
Okay.
Sir,
Sir, option
Yeah, I'm
Sir?
listening. Tell me.
I meant to say the question A's answer should be A.
Acha, eighth one, I will have to solve here. This is
Yes, sir, it is A only.
Yes, sir. It is A, sir.
you can just check the answer keys which you have after solving to cross verify your correctness. Okay. So to save our time, I'll proceed further. I'll directly proceed to the 10th problem. Two mobile phones are sold at 4 nines each. One with a profit of 10% is made on the other with a profit of 10%. Overall, the profit or loss in two transactions will be how much? Okay. So this is the selling price of both the phones, like 4 nines. So basically, the profit percentage is the first one made a 10% of profit, right? So how do we calculate this profit percentage? So profit percentage is calculated like this. So it's like selling price minus cost price divided by cost price. It is always divided by cost price. Okay. So this gives SP upon CP minus 1. I'm just simplifying this stuff. Obviously, there is multiply by 100. Wo multiply by 100 I can take it over here. So it's like 10% it is, right? So 10 divide. So yahan ka multiply by 100, I've taken it over here. So 10% it goes like this. 1 by 10. And then when you will solve, I'll take 1 over here. 1 by 10 plus 1 gives you 11 upon 10 is equal to SP. SP is 9 upon CP. Okay. By the way, I'll have to find CP. Without CP, how do I find profit? Yeah,
Sir,
tell me, I'm listening.
in this question, there is a smaller method, no, to solve.
Tell me.
There is in the book, IPM book, it is given in questions when SP of two articles is same, and if there is a profit of X% on one article and X% and loss of X% on second article, then there is always net loss, and loss percent is equal to X square upon 100%.
I'm trying to recollect that.
X square upon what?
X square upon 100 it is, or it was some other number. I'm just trying to recollect.
So it should be like 100 upon 100%. So it is 1% loss. And we can calculate 1% of the cost price, and then we can.
No, it was something else actually. Yeah, there is a formula. I'm trying to recollect. So-
Sir, I think it is given on IPM salt textbook on page 25.
okay. Then in that case, can anyone check and tell me what was the formula? I'm not able to recollect that formula.
So try the unitary method, like it would be easier.
But still, what was that formula? I'm not able to recollect that formula here. Check. Hmm.
Sir, I have the formula.
Tell me.
Sir, it was page 27 of the solved question papers.
Mm-hmm.
The question was, a man sells two articles at the same price. On one he gains 31% and on the other he loses 31%. He
Sir.
makes a profit or loss of how much percent? So in the note, after the
The
solution,
answer
the
is
note it
loss.
was given in such, yes,
Hmm.
it is always loss. In such questions, when CP of two articles is same, and if there is a profit
CP
of
or
X
SP?
percent on one article, SP,
Huh.
I said CP by mistake. If
Hmm.
there is a profit of X percent on one article and loss of X percent on second article, then there is always net loss, and loss percentage is X square, which is 10 square upon 100%.
That is 1% in this case.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
But 1% over cost price, right? Or
Yes, sir.
selling price.
Sir, cost price.
But in this case, cost price are different for both, right?
Yes, sir. So,
I'm not very sure if
yeah, cost price is different.
so. Which cost price to be considered then?
Sir, I think
Sir, but
it is
if
applicable only when the
1%
cost
of
price is same.
Yeah.
The cost price has to be same, I think.
no, sir, it
So
should be
try doing
sir.
the unitary method in this
Sir, I
question.
have an
like-
idea.
Share your ideas. I'm okay.
So see, what we can first do is we can use a loss as x minus 1 upon 1 second.
So can I?
Okay, so x minus 10x upon 100 is equal to 9,999. That's for the loss. Then for the profit, we can use x plus 10x upon 100 is equal to 9,999.
X minus 10x. There. Okay. SP. नहीं यार. Only the SP is same.
Sir, I have a simpler method.
Tell me.
Yeah. So sir, let's take CP as 100 and SP, let SP be 110. Okay. So we know that the selling price is 999, 4 times 9. So we can use unitary method like 9,999 into 100 upon 110. That way we'll get that the profit is 909. And then the same way we can do for the loss thing, like the CP is 100 and the selling price is 90 because of 10%
Wait,
loss.
I
And
think
then
Sir, I did the same method. So the loss is coming 1111.
Just a minute.
that
I
is
was
the
Can I say
only way
something?
to solve
trying
this
to figure
question.
out something, some
Formula,
other idea.
sir, but by the formula, the loss is approximately coming to loss of rupees 202.
Yes, sir.
Yes, so
Yes,
the
sir.
answer is
I
loss of
also got the
20
same.
Answer is
202.
202 only. Loss of
Answer
rupees
is
Sir,
202.
given in the back as well.
Sir, I think we should do with the traditional method only.
Mm, It was something from what I can remember, x upon 10 square was the loss percentage from I'm trying to recollect
Sir,
loss
x
percentage.
upon 10 square is same as x square upon 100.
X square upon 100 it will be. Yeah.
Yes, sir, that's the
Sir,
formula.
I've got an idea.
But in this case, so it's
Sir,
basically 1 in this case. But 1% of
Sir, we
what?
should
Acha,
just
theek hai.
find the
Thoda.
profit and loss on both.
Somebody else was suggesting some other method, right? Can you please tell me
Sir,
that method again?
sir, can I?
Yeah,
Sir, I've
please.
got
Can I
a
tell?
method. Can I say?
Sir, we can just
Anyone. Huh.
Sir, sir, why
Uh,
don't we just find the profit on first phone and then this loss on second phone and then we subtract them?
yeah, there was
Yes,
some.
sir. I use the X method.
We could do it this way. Sir, we could do it this way. So basically for the profit, x plus 10 upon 100 x is equals to 999, and then we'll solve with that. Yeah, and then for loss, x minus 10 upon 100 x is equals
No,
to
you cannot do
999.
that. अच्छा, ऐसा, हाँ. But
So it just directly takes CP as
then we
100
hold
and
on. Let me just respond to that student who suggested to take x plus 10 upon x and x minus 10 upon x. You cannot do that because, see, in the first case, you took x plus 10 upon x. Okay, fair enough. Where you're saying that, so,
10 upon 100x.
understood. X plus x upon 10, whatever you have taken. So in this case, you have considered this x as cost price of the first case. But in the second case, you cannot consider the same x once again because the cost price of the second one is different as compared to the first one. You cannot consider the
So
same
you
x.
can use any letter. I just used it like I just used a letter. You can use any letter.
Okay. Huh.
Yes,
Yes,
sir. I also
Sanna.
got the same answer from his method. I also got loss of rupees 202 only.
Sanna,
Yes, sir.
tell me.
Even I got the correct answer using that method.
So,
Hmm.
the one where we make a profit, we can consider that as 110% of the cost price of the first one, and the other one where we lose 10%, we can consider that as 90% of the cost price. So then we can divide 110 and 90 from 9,999.
We can't do that,
No,
sir.
that was what I was trying to say, sir.
No, but sir, cost price is different on both, right? So we can't do that.
I understand your point. This is the
Sir,
first
but
cost price.
I
The second cost
Sir,
price.
sold for
sir, I got
9,999
very easy
and
method to solve this.
Hold on. One by one. So this is the first
yeah,
cost
so
price. First cost price is basically 10% above. Hence, I have considered 1.1. So 1.1 is what? 110 percentage of the cost price is basically selling price. In the second case, 90 percentage of the cost price is basically selling price. So 90% was 0.9. I took 0.9 to the other side. This is how I get cost price 1 and cost price 2. Okay. So
yeah,
what we can do, since we have like cost price 1 and cost price 2 and selling price for both are same, so the overall loss we have to find, right? So total cost price you can find by adding them. Total CPs, I can consider this as common, and 1 by 1.1 plus 1 by 0.9. This you can consider, or maybe if you find this decimal values are difficult for you to solve, there is one more technique to it. I can consider this as 10 by 11 and 10 by 9. Okay. So I can take 10 common and then do this cross multiplication 11 plus 9, 20, 20 upon 99. So I'll be getting 99990, or yeah, because I took this common, multiplied by 20 upon 99. Okay. So this is what total cost price, and total selling price is equal to 9999 multiplied by 2. And when you subtract them, you will get the loss. Basically, इन दोनों को subtract करना है. That's
202.
Yeah, that's when we are going to get the
Excuse me,
loss.
sir.
so
Yes, I'm listening.
Excuse me, sir.
I'm listening.
Yes, sir. So, the formula I said x square upon 100.
Mm-hmm.
It is 1% we got. Now we say that loss percentage is equal to profit upon loss upon CP into 100. But now that CP varies for each case here. So if we take the total CP as a CP and minus total SP 19888 into 100 upon CP, and if we calculate that, so we will get CP roughly, means it is 200.888, so it is roughly equal to 202.
It's okay. See, you can solve by that method, but I am completing the solving by this method. Okay, because we have to proceed further, right? We cannot spend our whole lecture discussing only one problem, right? So anyway, we have to close this. So I'm just closing this. Uh, I'll write the cancellation gives me 101. No more suggestions you have to give on this problem because I have to close this now. So 101 multiplied by 200 gives you 202 and then double zero. This is my cost price. And uh, 4 nines multiplied by 2. The selling price is 1,998. This is cost price. This is selling price. So when I subtract them, the loss is equal to CP minus SP. When I subtract this number and this number, I'm directly writing the answer to be 202. Priya, I'm assuming you might be having a better method, but right now I want you to not share that method because we have.
A doubt.
Okay,
Sir,
okay,
I
okay.
am also having a doubt.
Okay, Priya.
Sir,
Doubts I
I
can
did
entertain
not.
one by one. Priya, tell me.
Sir, I did not understand the first part. Like, I understood all the calculation part from is equal to 9990, but
Sure,
I
I'll
didn't
explain the first
understand why
part.
you took. Yeah.
Don't worry. So I'm starting from here. How did I get this? Okay. So I considered the first case, CP1 I'm trying to find. For CP1, what is CP1? It's CP1 plus 10 percentage, which means 0.1. You know this, right? You know this, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Or I'll make it more simpler. So in case of first case, it's 10 percentage additional. So whatever is your cost price was 100 plus 10 percentage. Okay. So that is your total percentage of the cost price. So selling price is 100 percentage of cost price plus 10 percentage of cost price. That will give you 110 percentage of cost price, which is equal to 1.1 into cost price. You get my point?
Sir,
So
why did
selling
you do
price,
100 plus again?
yeah, 100 plus why? Because 10 percentage is profit. Profit मतलब क्या होता है? Whatever is your original price. For example, if you have bought an article in 10 rupees and if you're selling in 10 percentage profit, so you will be getting an extra 10 of whatever 100 you've put, you will be getting extra 10. So total
Okay,
selling
okay,
price
okay.
is going
Yeah,
to be 110, right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
So hence 100 was your cost
Sir,
price, 10 is your profit, total 110 percentage will be your selling price. And that is nothing but 1.1. Then I took this 1.1 to the denominator of the selling price. That's how I got cost price is equal to selling price upon 1.1. The same logic was applied for this also. In the second case, what did I get?
a
CP2.
loss you did.
Yeah.
Minus.
It's
100
90
minus.
percentage. Correct. 100 minus. So that gave me 90 percentage of cost price is equal to selling price. That is 0.9 of cost price is equal to selling price. That means the cost price is equal to selling price upon 0.9. That's how I got this. Okay. Yeah. Now, the next doubt. Tell me,
Sir,
please. Yeah.
sir,
Yes,
one
Priya.
more thing. can you
Hold on.
explain
Please
CP1?
raise your hand if you have a doubt. I won't listen if you're not raising the hand. Priya raised her hand, hence I gave her the opportunity. Yeah. First I'll
Sir,
complete Priya. Tell me.
you have you have assumed CP as 100 here. So you wrote 100 plus 10 divided by 100.
In this
So why
case,
are you writing CP again?
because I have not assumed CP as 100 because CP is already there. I am saying that CP is some amount. That amount itself is represented as 100% of that amount. Any amount itself. For example, you yourself are standing over there, which means you are 100%. I hope you're understanding.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you have a briefcase, that briefcase represents 100 percentage of that briefcase. Along with that briefcase, if you're getting a small briefcase also, that is an additional percentage of the briefcase. You get my point? So the
Yeah,
initial
so
cost price,
CP is 100 itself,
mm,
and plus you have adding the cost profit
profit.
like
Yeah.
that.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Hence, I've
Thank you.
multiplied it by CP. If I would have considered CP itself is equal to 100, I'm not, matlab, if I say that I'm assuming 100, then I would not have written CP. When I CP क्यों लिखा? Because I'm not making any assumptions. I'm writing the real value. Whatever is the real value multiplied by 100% is the real value itself. Okay?
We can take any other number also, like
No, in
200.
case of percentage, it's only 100. We can never take any other number. I'll
Okay.
tell you the logic. Why percentage? See, 100 percentage में मतलब क्या होता है? 100 divided by 100
Percent.
of cost price. You cancel this, it is cost price only.
So
Hence, I said the cost price
Yeah.
itself is represented by 100% of cost price. I hope you're understanding.
Yes, sir.
Now, somebody else, Night Tiki or somebody else was raising their hand. If you still have a doubt, you can please ask.
Sir, I understood.
Okay, okay. Now, Siddharth, tell me, what's your query?
Sir, by mistake, sorry.
No problem. So if anybody else is not having a query, we can please proceed further. That's great. Okay. Hmm,
sir, 11th is easy.
11, the following area cuts the shaded area into half. Yeah, this looks like actually easy problem. So area, you know the area formula, you can directly go further. So this I am giving you as homework.
So 1 minute, I don't understand. I don't understand how to do the 11th one.
So
Sir,
this
can
is
Sir, the
a
answer will be
shaded.
option D, right?
You'll have to
No,
check
sir,
beta.
I got
matlab, I
option
don't.
2.
See,
Sir,
you first you solve and just check the answer key. That's when you are going to get the answer. So first of all, let me
sir, can I
explain.
say my method?
Hold on.
Sir,
Before saying the method, somebody has asked me what is the question. So let me explain what is the question first of all. Okay. So the following straight lines cut the shaded area into half. So this is the shaded area. So these are the four options. They are asking, will XA cut the shaded area into half? It's pretty clear that it's not going to cut this area into half. So I can eliminate this option from my list itself. Now the next question is, will XT cut this area into half? Maybe. Yes, there is a possibility. So how can we find? We can obviously we can compare this area with this area. You can, this is a, what is this actually? This is a uh, trapezium.
Parallelogram.
No, it's not a
sir, it's
parallelogram,
not
my
a
dear.
parallelogram.
Not a here we have 3 units and here we have only 2 units. 2 and
It's
3
not.
units.
I
So
think,
it's
sir,
not a
it's a
parallelogram.
trapezium, right?
It's a trapezium. You will have to solve this as a trapezium. These are the parallel sides and uske beech ka
Sir,
height
it's
is
not
this.
even a
Sorry.
trapezium.
Sorry.
Sir, because none of the sides are parallel.
Yeah, these two sides are parallel. You can consider this as trapezium actually. Okay. So the height of the trapezium will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can consider 5 as the height of the trapezium and parallel sides are 2 and 3. You can find the area of trapezium. Over here also it's a trapezium because this is one parallel side, this is another parallel side, the height is 5. So you can do this. And in fact, since the height is same and everything is same, only the difference between them will be the sum of parallel sides. So you can simply add the parallel sides and directly compare whether option 2 will be your correct answer. If the sum of parallel sides for both of them are going to be same, then the area will be the same for both of them. In this case,
Sir,
2
it's
plus,
option 2 only.
correct. In this case, 2 plus 3 is the sum of parallel sides, which is 5. In the next case, here I have 1 and here I have 4. So in the next case, I have 1 plus 4 as the sum of parallel sides. Since both the answers are going to be 5, the sum of parallel sides for both of them are same, the height for both of them are same, which means the area of trapezium for both of them are same. Hence, XD can be called as your answer. XD divides this exactly into half. The homework is already solved in the class.
So there's a simpler method.
Yes, you can tell.
So we can just do it visually. Sir, after that point E on the right side, there is a, we can say a triangle, right? So it will fit on the like bottom side and we can have a rectangle. Shaded rectangle we can have.
Okay.
Yeah, and then it is easy to bisect it. Yeah, sir, there it will come.
Yep, that also makes sense. ठीक. Okay, proceeding further. Question number 12. Evaluate some number like 2.39 square minus 1.16 square divided by 2.39 minus 1.16. Now, see, I know what I'm going to do. I'm just asking you a very simple question. Will you be squaring them first?
No, sir.
So we can
No,
use the
sir.
property A plus B
No,
into A
sir.
No,
minus B.
sir.
Very good, very good.
So
Brilliant,
there's a formula.
brilliant. So you can directly use the formula of a square minus b square, which is nothing but a plus b into a minus b. So I'm instead of writing numbers, I'm just doing a shortcut. I'm just writing the variables in order to explain you. I'll get a minus b in the numerator where I'm considering this as a and this as b. And in the denominator, I already have a minus b, so I can cancel this a minus b. So ultimately, my answer is going to be a plus b, which is nothing but 2.39 plus 1.61. That will be 4, 4, right?
Sir, 4. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
4.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Option 4.
4 is your correct answer.
Sir,
Yep.
but in the numerator, sir, there is square on both the numbers, and so if you put square on both the numbers in the denominator, also we'll get the same output. So, sir, why don't we just do 2 into 2?
No, we cannot put a square on both the numbers in the denominator, right? How can we do that? No, we cannot do that, my dear child. See, this is the question itself. I cannot change the question by simply doing this. No, I cannot do that. See,
Yes,
the
sir.
rule says that if you're putting a square in denominator like this, then you have to do it compulsorily, do it in the numerator also. This is allowed. Putting a square at both the places in the denominator as well as numerator. That is allowed. But if you're doing that, your problem will be more complicated. You will get the same answer itself, but your problem will be more complicated. Hence, I will not suggest that. Hmm?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Proceeding further, 13th question. What is the angle between hour hand and minute hand of a clock at 6:42? So first of all, I'll find the hour hand. How much of angle has hour hand covered? So our hand covers zero. I hope you know this. 0.5 degree is covered in every minute. Sorry. So 0.5 is degrees covered in 1 minute, and the 30 degrees covered in 1 hour. So when the time is 6 hours and 42 minutes, so for 6 hours, this will cover 30 multiplied by 6, that is 180 degree. And for additional 42 minutes, it will cover 0.5 multiplied by 42, because for 1 minute it covers 0.5, that is 21 degree. So total at 6 hours and 42 minutes, the angle covered is 180 plus 21, it's 201. This is about hour hand. Now let's go for minute hand. Since I'm explaining, I'm doing it in detail. So when you're solving an exam, you can directly write this as 642. 6 ke liye you can directly write 30 into 6 plus 0.5 into 42, and directly you can add them and directly reach this answer. You don't have to do this step by step. Okay. So in the exam, you can directly do this. 30 into 6 plus 0.5 into 42. The answer is 201. Like this. Thinking about minute hand, the minute hand may 0.5 means it covers 6 degrees for each minute. That means for 42 minutes, it is going to cover 6 multiplied by 42.
252 degrees.
Yeah, that actually makes sense. Yep. So 252. So what is the difference between them? The
51,
difference
sir.
between them is
51.
minus 201, that is 50.
Sir,
Hmm?
we can also use the method like the formula 30h minus 11 into m by 2.
Yep. Proceeding to the 14th problem, with a figure given besides the sum of the distance AD and BD. AD and BD. इनका addition is what? Okay, so BD, I'm very clear it's going to be 5 because it's a Pythagorean triplet, right? Now, if this is 3, I can say that इसमें से 3 अगर निकालोगे तो the remaining part is 10 basically. So, and this is 4. So 10 and 4, the answer should be somewhere around. See, you don't have to sit and solve everything, but yeah, you know that this is 10 square is 100 and 4 square is 16. So this is basically 116. 116 ka square root is anyway less than 121 ka square root. 121 ka square root means 11 ka square root. So this is a number between 10 and 11. And this is 5. So the sum should be between 15 and 16. Option 3 will be your correct answer. समझे?
Sir, it should be first one. Maybe.
No. The first one is only for AD, right? What they're asking is AD plus BD. So BD is 5. AD is between 10 and 11. So when you add 5 to it,
Okay.
this becomes between 15 and 16.
Yes.
Hmm. Okay. So let's proceed further. 15th question. Arun deposited 6,000 rupees in a bank at 5% interest, simple interest. Varun deposited 5,000 at 8% compound interest. After 2 years, the difference between their interest will be how much? So this guy, Arun, is going to get 5% for 2 years, which means 10%, 600, 6,000 ka 10% is going to be 600. So this guy's interest is going to be 600. And the other guy, Varun's interest is 8% for 2 years. So in the first year, this guy will get 8%. How much is 8% of 5,000?
400, sir.
400. Very good. The first year, this guy will, मतलब, so compound interest solve करने के लिए, I know you have a formula, but in formula there is square and all those things. So much simpler idea, I'll tell. First year, since there is only 2 years, we can do this. It's very simple. So the first year, he'll get an interest of 400. Okay, this is compound interest. In the second year, he'll get again an interest of 400, which is the interest on the principal, plus he will get interest on the first year's interest. First year में जितना भी था amount, उसका भी 8% मिलेगा. That is 8% of 400. That is the second year's interest.
Sir, 32.
Correct.
Sir, answer is rupees 232.
Correct.
Four.
So
Yes.
in this case, when I add first and second year's interest, it will be 400 plus 432. Total, it will
Sir,
be
that will give you
832.
832.
Correct. The difference between 600 and 832 is 232. That's your answer. Okay. So, dear children, let's do one thing. Since this meeting is going to end, let's exit the meeting and join again.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yep, tell me.
Sir, I didn't understood how you got 400 plus 8 upon 100 into 400.
Okay. So, my dear child, the basic idea of compound interest works like this. So, compound interest means what? In first year, you get some interest, that is 400. I hope you know how did this guy get
Yes.
400 interest. This is for
Yes,
the
sir.
first year. In the so
Yes.
first year ke baad what happens? The principal gets updated. Previously, the principal was only 5,000 for the first year. Now, in the second year, the
Yes. Then it will
principal,
be 5,400.
correct. So what happens in the second year, whatever interest he is going to get is over 5,400. So 5,000 ka 8%
Yes.
is 400 only, and extra 400 ka bhi 8% milega usko. I hope you're understanding.
Yes, sir.
And extra like 5,000 ka 8% is 400. Extra 400 ka 8% is 32. That's how the second year's interest is going to be 432.
Sir, but compound interest will always be higher than simple interest, right?
Yes, always.
Simple interest, if we means if we find that it will be 800, right?
Yes, exactly. In simple interest, for the first year also the interest is 400. For the second year also the interest is 400. In compound interest for the second year, you are going to get 432. So in simple interest, when you add both the years' interest, it is 800. For the compound interest, when you add both the years' interest, it will be 832.
So okay, okay, sir.
Cool. ठीक है. So let's exit this meeting and join again, dear children.